Hey there, Zesty Boys, and welcome back to the Zesty Podcast. My name, of course, is Tony Shire.
I'm Mitchell Gunn.
And we finally got Joey out of here.
Took him out back.
We ousted him. And
put up the curtain and just put him down.
that means this is my podcast now, because I was second in command.
Joey was in command?
He was the whole time.
Joey was the brains?
It was all his. Everything was scripted that I have said.
Oh, wow.
He's been giving me like 50-page scripts before every episode.
That'd be unbelievably impressive if that were the case.
I think it is. Yeah. Unbelievably impressive. No, but it's the OG 2 minus Gleb. He was an OG 1.
He was.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Damn oak tree fell on him.
Yeah, it's on the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. That's what he signed up for, though.
It is. It's like water welding. There's delta P. If you're a tree guy, trees are gonna fall on you.
Mm-hmm. Delta tree.
Delta tree. That's what they call it.
I mean,
the ratio of tree to man squishing.
Is delta P the?
I noticed you got a tattoo sleeve there, Mitchell.
Yeah, I just got it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Full color.
Full color.
Full
one
sleeve,
session.
One session. How long was it? Like 18 and a half hours?
Yeah, it was 18 and a half hours.
Okay. It cost about $2,600.
Yeah.
That's good investment, though.
Hurt a lot. Still does. It's very infected,
took
too.
out a very high interest loan.
Mm-hmm. No asset here is going to get me any money.
A predatory loan, if you would.
Yeah, a subprime loan.
Mm-hmm. But it was worth it. Because think about all the strange that you're going to be getting.
Yeah, all those weird
Since
girls.
yesterday, he's already, I think his body count's doubled.
Mm-hmm. Tripled.
Wow.
Right before I got here.
So 3 total now.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hair's looking long, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm going off the rails.
You look like you'd be Harry Styles' cousin.
Yeah.
Like just like a cool guy that I want to hang out with.
Cool.
There you go.
I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week.
So you were telling me that a pack of these temporary tattoos cost like $18 for 12 or 12 for 18?
12 for 18.
So you have 17 more?
Yeah.
Are you ever
just keep coming back with new ones.
Are you ever going to put one on to go to the bars, you think?
I'll do it one day. That'd be kind of funny.
What if we both,
yeah.
I'll pay you. I'll Venmo you $1 for one, and we can both
have one, bro. You can just have one.
Money is no object to me.
Yeah, you could put one right there, and then open it up, and one on the other side.
There we go. And then we'll just.
Only thing they don't go all the way up.
Well, my arm. I think my arms are actually the same length as yours, probably.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Your bicep's much bigger. That'll wrap twice around my arm.
There we go. Yes, probably will wrap a little bit further around your fucking twigs.
My twig. I'm like a snowman.
Yeah, Frosty
I have ice for a heart.
So, did you ever watch those movies, Frosty?
Yeah.
I remember Jack Frost. Was he a bad guy?
Jack. Well, in the new modern ones, he's a good guy, but I think in the old ones, he was a bad guy. I hated those movies.
Yeah,
I mean, I still strongly dislike them because the only reason people like them is because it's Christmas time. So it's like, oh, we should watch all this shit that our parents used to watch.
Yeah,
like there's better shit.
Yeah,
you can watch Elf.
There's a few.
That's a good
Elf's
Christmas
pretty good.
There you go.
I haven't seen Elf in forever.
That used to be one of the like VHSs that we had in our minivan when we were growing up, and so we've seen Elf about 1,000 times. That and Madagascar.
Both pretty good movies.
2 solid movies. Not gonna lie.
I'm trying to think. I do like the Rudolph movie. Makes me feel good inside when watching the claymation or whatever it is.
Yeah, puppetry, claymation, something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always, every time I've watched them, it's just been because someone was like, we need to watch these. And it's just, does anybody actually like them? Or does everybody just think you have to watch them?
You like the Grinch?
Which one? Like the cartoon?
The cartoon.
Cartoon's good. Mm-hmm. I'd say that one's a good one. The live action one's just kind of
weird.
Kind of not good.
Yeah, I don't know about the live action one.
Gross looking everything is.
I am a big fan of any Charlie Brown thing. You ever watched?
I think I've probably only seen the specials, but I've never disliked Charlie Brown. The Peanuts.
The Peanuts. I like my favorite character is the guy who plays the piano. Is that the guy who plays the piano?
I think he has a blanket.
He has the blanket.
Yeah.
I like the guy who's just on the piano and he's or the guy who just has like a dust trail behind him and always smells.
And they call him Marty. I don't know. I think Linus is the actual piano one though.
Yeah, and then there's also like a weird character called Mr. Sir or something like that. That I think was a girl. but she liked to be called Mr. Sir.
And there's retard Randy. It was a different time.
Really?
It's really offensive.
Jeez.
Like, I'm surprised it hasn't been canceled. No, they don't actually have a retard Randy in Peanuts.
I'd believe it. They were a little wild back then.
They were a wildin'.
You got Linus. Linus does have the blanket.
Woodstock.
Good character.
Yeah.
The bird.
That's a great just logo, like the Woodstock logo.
Sally Brown, Peppermint Patty. Schroeder is the piano guy.
Schroeder. Oh, so Linus is the blanket guy. Yeah. Schroeder. That's kind of
Marcy
cool.
is the one with glasses that makes it look like her pupils are
geek.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the dirt guy. His name's just Pigpen.
Yeah. Pigpen.
What a poor child named a Pigpen.
Just really sucks. I mean, just dirty. And you got a couple I don't know. Shermie.
You think Snoopy's got one of those little red rocket things?
A penis?
Yeah, but do you think it ever red rockets up? Like
they draw it in?
Like in opportune moments or something? Or everyone pretends they don't see it, but everyone's looking at it?
I'm sure. He's a dog, after all.
He gets a little red rocket sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like dogs, my dogs I just got, the puppies, they...
fully erect.
He doesn't... His balls haven't dropped yet. I didn't know... Dogs' balls dropped. I know humans' balls dropped, but they always still had a sack, you know? We always have a sack, right? Or am I just thinking wrong?
I don't think I can remember when my balls haven't been dropped.
Yeah.
Because I always remember feeling
Do babies have ball sacks?
We got to find out. We have to test enough children to know without a doubt when they get their balls.
Because his are starting to go. His are starting to drop.
He's becoming a little
man.
Temperamental.
Yeah, he's he's not a big humper yet, at least.
You gotta slice him off before he starts nutting everywhere.
Yeah,
imagine having to clean up semen. I heard if you don't spay your dogs, they have periods too.
Really?
That just you get diapers form and stuff.
That's awful.
Yeah. I like female dogs much better than male dogs because it's just so much nicer when you pet their stomach to not really see anything, but like looking at like balls and a little dick, it's like I don't want to touch you anymore.
Yeah, I'm like
that's gay.
I'm petting his stomach, get close, and it's just like a hint of his dick. You
know?
Like
little red excitement lipstick starts coming out. And
disgusting.
Yeah,
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, female dog's the way to go.
Got a female and a male.
You think they're gonna incest each other?
Hope not.
What if they do?
They're already licking each other's genital areas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I think it's to clean them.
That's a normal thing for kids to do.
Yeah.
You volunteered at an elementary school for a while.
I can tell you with 100% honesty that never happened.
Well, that's probably for the best, honestly. If it had, would you have told somebody, or would you have just been like, "Fuck"?
I don't know what to say.
I don't want to be in trouble for looking at this.
I would definitely tell somebody because if they went home and told their parents that I was like there, and I didn't tell anybody, then I'd be like screwed.
Yeah, then they'd probably think you organized it.
Yeah,
and that's according to cancel culture not good anymore.
You're really towing a line today,
I'm trying to see where the line is on the Zesty podcast. So far, we haven't really delved into it too much.
When are we getting Zesty merch?
I don't know. People are breaking down my door asking when the Zesty merch is coming. Well, whenever.
Whenever you get around to it.
I gotta design a logo. We can print shit, and we'll just have black shirt, white logo. Make it look like a hip concert tee.
Yeah. And also just the classic. You mean to get stickers with the little orange?
We can get stickers. What about just a ZB, nice and easy, Comic Sans, or just says ZestyBoyz?
You should make a Tony's Cool Videos shirt.
That would be cool.
With the two gators.
With the little gator guys. I wonder if I have this one. No, I don't have it. I designed a shirt that says "Smoke Meth, Hail Satan" and has a little cat on it. I feel like it's all Comic Sans.
I like that.
Did I send it to you? I may have.
You showed me a couple. I don't know if I think you might have shown me that one.
But yeah, I want to get that one made. I feel like it'd be fun
you
to
said
wear.
that your sister has a cricket?
Yeah. So
never heard of that before.
She would be the sweatshop that makes the Zesty merch. It's like a vinyl cutter, so you can make like stickers, you can make like iron-on shirts and stuff.
Cool.
They're like the new big thing just to make your
own
own
I think I know
shirts
someone else who has a cricket.
Yeah. Shout out Savannah, the realist. Get ready for turn the AC off. We're starting the sweatshop. ZestyBoyz official merch.
Okay, what's
$60.
wrong? What happened to the knuckles there, Tony?
Knuckles. I've been biting at them.
Really?
When I get nervous, I just chew my skin off.
Shit, dude.
No, I tried punching the punching bag. I had a glove on, but I think the glove's not broken in. I was like, it was like an MMA glove, so it's like a little one. But I was like, just like haymaker and then yeah,
dude,
chomped the knuckles up a little bit.
Would you ever get a tattoo?
Yeah, I want to get a tattoo. I just don't have a reason to get one. Which you don't need a reason. I want to get an alligator right there. Like that, I know exactly where, exactly what, and it's just like I kind of want to get the Lacoste logo, so it looks like I'm always wearing like the little alligator T-shirts, like the polo shirts. That way, it always looks like I'm wearing a polo.
Wow.
You get the little polo guy or a Nautica boat right there.
God, you're just a brand.
That'd be kind of funny, though. But no, I'd probably get like a hyper realistic alligator, so it looks like 3D. So it just looks like it's levitating.
I wanted to get a gorilla.
Really?
Somewhere.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know I'm a fan of gorillas.
Yeah.
I got my phone back.
Maybe a minimalistic gorilla or a hyper realistic gorilla.
What about abstract gorilla?
Abstract, like a vector gorilla.
Just get like a tiny gorilla arm on each of your arms and like a tiny gorilla leg, and so it's
That'd be kind of funny.
If you like fold up a certain way, it creates a gorilla. That or a bald eagle, like full size on my back. The wings are my arms.
That'd be disgusting.
The beak wraps around and is biting my eyeball.
I went to a tattoo shop the day
to buy the printer.
No. I got these off Amazon. The day you went to that one party and I couldn't go, or I already said I would go to Kennesaw. But, I went to a tattoo shop. I was like, shit. I said no to that party. I have to do something instead that's kind of fun. So I went there. I was like gonna get a master ball from Pokemon.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like I was gonna get on my ankle, but
ankle tats I'm into on other people, but I think I would start to hate mine.
Yeah, I just liked it because I could cover it up. I know there are a lot of other places I could cover it up, but like I don't know where else I'd want a master ball at.
Yeah, in my fraternity's bylaws, it said no ankle tats and stuff like that. And I'm glad it did because I would have, when I got initiated, I would have 100% got like an SAE like right there on my ankle, just because I think they look badass.
Yeah.
Like people get the fraternity like ankle tats, but you were kind of a douche in our fraternity if you got one.
Really?
So it's probably for the best that I didn't.
Yeah. But they're like, I can't really go on your ankle. It's gonna like circles and with any detail in it they're just gonna be a little bit bigger. And they're like, so I just have to go up your leg a little bit. I'm
like calf.
Yeah.
No, I don't want.
So I pussied out.
You should get a marijuana leaf.
Absolutely not.
Just on your bicep. Or like the Raw logo, just so people know.
Yeah.
Or shave your head and get dread tattoos.
Oh my god! Shave my head and get any tattoo on my face, and I'd look cool.
That'd look badass. Get like become the lizard man.
Yeah, I think tattoos that are like from here down are cool too. Anything on the.
I like hand tattoos. Well, I like some hand tattoos. Some look kind of stupid. Like people get like mustaches right there.
Oh yeah.
Like on their pointer fingers.
Like letters or something. Just something right here would be cool. Yeah.
I burned myself on a pizza oven when I worked at a pizza place, and it was like a triangle, like not like near my thumb. I thought it looked badass. I really wanted to get it
tatted over it.
I wanted to get like just kind of like a cool triangle, like a faded one or some shit.
Yeah.
I thought it would be just cool.
Yeah,
like, what is it significant? What does it mean?
Yeah.
I got burnt.
I got burnt
by a pizza oven, working minimum wage.
Yeah, it's like I do want to get one. I just like you said, I actually don't know what the hell I would put on my arm. Like,
yeah. I like chest because you're always wearing a shirt for the most part, and I think it's just because my dad has a tattoo on his chest, and it's like I've always grown up seeing like that's where tattoos go.
Yeah.
So
what is his tattoo?
It's a scorpion.
Really?
Yeah. Him and his friend who went into the Navy, they just were like, scorpions are cool.
If you're in the Navy or if you're in the military, you're just allowed to get a tattoo of anything anywhere.
Yeah, it's just like scorpions are cool. Yeah. Doesn't mean anything.
If I went to the military, I'd definitely get a tattoo.
Mm-hmm. You should go into the military.
Yeah.
You seem like you'd be a good Marine.
Yeah. There's
a new commercial, because when I was stuck in a Kia dealership for 2.5 hours watching The Herd with Colin Cowart or whatever his name is.
That was
funny. There was a bunch of military commercials, and the new Marine commercial is like futuristic. Like it's like, this is you, and it's a bunch of likes and like shares and stuff around, and then the guy screams and breaks through it, and then he's in a puddle, Marine crawling. The few, the proud. The
that seems so much propaganda. Like
find the real you. Oh yeah, it's just 100% propaganda.
Which you'd see in a fucking like movie.
It looked like whatever that fucking I can't even. Blade Runner, is that the Blade Runner 2040? Or
I've never
whatever
seen that, but I want to see that.
But I haven't seen it, but it looks like how that, at least the clips I've seen, where it's all futuristic but like dystopian. That's exactly what this commercial was. It was well made, but it was just propaganda.
Are you a fan of horror movies?
I like watching them. I hate the mental trauma I have for the next 2 weeks after watching them.
You get like
I get mad scared.
Damn.
I watched The Descent with my good buddy Carter.
That's a great movie.
That's a fantastic movie.
That is a great movie.
And I lived about like 5 doors down from him. As soon as I left, I sprinted home. So I'm like, these white things are gonna get me. And then I was just terrified for like a week that on the off chance I ended up in a cave, I was gonna be just eaten. But no, I love watching them, but it's just, I don't know. I think I just need to watch, like, because Carter watches them all the time, and so he says he's just desensitized to the traumas now.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like paranormal, I'll be like in a weird mood whenever I'm going to sleep, or like in darkness, it's a little scary. But like, unless there's some sort of real world aspect to it, like The Strangers or something. You ever seen that? It's like the people. That,
I know which one you're talking about.
Couple stays in like a remote.
They have the masks
and
on.
The masks on. It's like just something that could actually happen. A little scary.
Have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah,
that's a really funny
love that movie.
Yeah, it was really good. I just watched it the other day.
My friend Alex, she made me so mad when she talked about Cabin in the Woods because she said it was a stupid movie because she didn't realize it was like a parody of all the other scary movies, and she was like, "No, it's not trying to be. It's trying to be scary." I mean, like I was.
They're having like a margarita party and like trying to watch a girl take her top off.
I was pissed.
You lose your fidget spinner
That's
privileges.
Fine. I've been picking up.
I don't know what like this thing used to be like caked in rust, but I think I've like just been spinning it so much that the rust is disappearing. It's still a little rusty.
I never had a fidget spinner, and I just realized why they're kind of nice.
They are fun. Like my mom just like got me this like kind of towards the tail end of when they were popular.
Yeah, they're kind of like fighting bands a little bit.
Yeah, like fightins or silly bands.
Yeah,
which you're not sporting anymore. No more silly bands.
For when I had ripped, and
you got too big. Got too big of a pump going.
Nah,
old monkey snapped.
It just ripped.
You can keep playing with it if you want.
No thanks.
It's kind of sweaty.
I see the rust now.
Yeah, the rust belt. The movie The Grudge, the original, or it might have been The Grudge 2, but the trailer for that, we saw it when we first moved to Georgia. That fucked me up for a while.
That was scary.
For like a solid like few months, I was terrified. And that was when we first moved into this house, or like hadn't moved in yet, and so we'd come visit the house, and everything would be so dark, and I was... I would not come in the basement, and it was bad.
You wouldn't what in the basement?
I wouldn't come. Now I come in the basement almost every day.
Now it doesn't bother me. Yeah, that movie, there was like remember a game when that movie came out, like just a promotional game.
Was there?
And it was like terrifying. You just pop scare, and I was...
Was it one of those, you'll come 5 times while playing this game?
Cunt Wars.
You got the name brands down.
That's the thing, that every time we're watching like a UFC stream or something like that, like,
any kind of bootleg website you're on,
and it pops up and it'll be like Cunt Wars, and Gleb sent his dad like his dad wanted to watch it. He sent him the stream, and his dad texted him and was like, "What is this?"
I was talking to, I was hanging out with Sam, Zach, and Aaron, and I was explaining to Aaron how almost every guy on the planet never really watches any kind of fighting, but as soon as like Floyd Mayweather, Israel, any of the like the top 5 guys, if they have a big match, everyone acts like they've been a huge like boxing or MMA fan for like their entire life, and it's fine to watch it. I just hate it when people are like, "Oh yeah, these are Conor McGregor's stats." It's like, I get it. You read the Conor McGregor wiki.
That's what, or like I like watching the big fights, but watching the big fights kind of got me into it a little bit more. I'm still not like a diehard fan or anything, but like, I know a lot of the guys' names now, and it's pretty fun to watch. Like a fighter that's like Israel Adesanya is like 18-0 or whatever he is now. Yeah, and he's just kind of cool.
I wish that I was in like I wish I was a boxer, because I just like that they get to pick their color of their gloves and like their short. That's a cool customizable thing that people like are looking at. Like, oh wow, he's going purple gloves today.
Nice.
Wow,
American flag. Wow. Say poopcock and everybody loses their mind. Say peacock and nobody bats an eye.
Poopcock.
Say poopcock, and everybody loses their minds.
I saw one where it was like, when you're a child, being a child is thinking Batman is cool. Being an adult is realizing cheese is very expensive. I had a picture of the Joker. It's like one of the, I don't even know what like that brand of humor is called. But like things that just aren't funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like an anti-joke a little bit.
Yeah,
Remember those?
anti-memes, yeah. Why doesn't the octopus have any friends?
Yeah.
Because they're antisocial creatures by nature.
Yeah, or like, why did the plane crash? Because the pilot was a loaf of bread. That one got me so hard when I was in middle school. I thought that was so funny. Or like, why did Sally fall off the swing set? She didn't have any arms or legs.
I saw one is like, why'd the clown fall off the swing? Because he got hit in the face with an axe.
There's no way I could have come to that conclusion with the information given.
I guess that would be a reason that the clown did fall off the swing set.
I guess it's true.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, man, I think I'm done with sports.
Period.
No.
Welcome to the welcome to clarity.
Had a tough week this week.
The Falcons trading Atlanta's soul for the Braves to lose.
I don't know why. It was just a laugh in our face at the 0-6. Everyone 5 Falcons win, and the 2 teams we want to win both lost in massive games.
Wait, who was the other team?
Braves and Georgia.
Oh, well, that's not. Georgia's not really like the Georgia school. That's not like Atlanta
Georgia
sports
are like, just in general, like Georgia and blowing big leads too.
Didn't Tech do bad or something? Or they do well?
They lost like 73 to 7. They got just.
Who would they play?
Clemson, so they're like the number 1 team, but still. You can't lose 73 to 7.
Yeah, you can't. You can't be doing that.
You can't be doing that.
Is SEC have Clemson or is that ACC?
ACC.
Okay.
AC.
I do like. Football makes more sense to me in the sense that, like, especially like NFL, where it's like, okay, there's 4 teams or 3 teams you really need to be better than, like during like the main season, and it's kind of cool. It's like, okay, fuck these 3 in particular, but then also fuck everybody else, and so like there's more weight to certain games, and
college has that too.
I guess
you play in conference, but it's more
much
like
bigger.
It's 8 teams. Maybe 9 actually.
Any team out west, I have no idea where they even are. Big 10 that has 12 teams, or Big 12 that has 10.
Big 10's like Midwestern.
Yeah.
Big 12's like also Midwestern.
Baker Mayfield, 4th best quarterback in the
NFC.
in the NFC North, AFC North, something like that.
AFC North.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson's looking great.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, not looking. I mean, he's good, but he's the 4th best. Burrow. He's doing. Nice. Bengals aren't winning, but he's looking
got potential.
Good. And Big Ben, you think Baker Mayfield's better than Big Ben?
Big Ben has been practicing all off season, working that arm out.
They have. They already traded Baker Mayfield. They're just not going to come out and say it. I'm a big Colin Cowherd.
Yeah, you should be.
That's basically exactly what he was saying about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that I texted you that? He kept saying it was something. Aaron Rodgers has a losing record if he's ever below or ever losing or trailing in a game. They brought that up 15 times.
It's like, well, probably. I mean, if you're trailing in a game, probably have a losing record.
Yeah.
Well, we got to stop talking about sports.
I know. Lauren's going to be pissed.
A lot of people I've talked to, they don't like us when we talk about sports.
And Kyle's going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah. Kyle wanted to call in.
We can talk about mountain biking.
Mountain biking? Nah, that's not.
Fuck mountain. Just kidding.
No,
mountain biking's pretty cool. I don't know enough about it to talk about. I don't know enough about.
What are you being for Halloween?
Pirate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know.
Haven't thought about it too much?
I haven't thought about it.
I'm being a rock star.
A baroque star?
A baroque star. Oh, my God.
There you go. Yeah, we're blackface.
Very untasteful. But yeah, I got a nice little wig. Got these fake tattoos.
I know you just wanted the wig because you've been talking about growing your hair out. You just want to see what it's going to be like.
That wig's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it blonde?
Yeah.
That's appropriation.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm offended. I bet it's long and curly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very long.
Trying to look like Ozzy Osbourne in the 80s.
I guess so.
I didn't know he was blonde until recently.
He was?
Yeah, in the 80s.
I didn't know that either. I need to get a band T-shirt, and I'm gonna cut the sleeves off because I'm a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look good. You got those guns. You got the guns.
The guns, baby. You got to show them off sometime.
Exactly. The Gungan.
Didn't put all this work in for nothing.
I'm going to be a Gundam. Like a full size.
Super realistic Gundam. Walk in there with actual mechanics. Dude, that shit was wild.
I've never seen
remember
it.
someone got shot in it. I remember that. And it was on Cartoon Network, or like Toonami.
Really?
The guy got shot.
Toonami's kind of like the in-between of like...
PG-13, or PG...
Or TV... I don't even know.
TV-14.
Yeah, that's what
maybe.
it's called. Yeah. With Bleach, wasn't that on Toonami?
I think so. I think after it went to like 10 o'clock, then it got real wild.
Yeah, I would go to sleep watching Futurama or Family Guy and wake up to just some Japanese people yelling at my face.
I hated Futurama.
Really?
Because it just, I don't know, it was like one of those ones that I knew I was up too late and I wasn't allowed to watch.
Yeah, I remember specifically one time at a sleepover seeing it and turning it off, and then I like told my parents, like, I turned off that cartoon that you said we shouldn't watch. But now I really like Futurama.
That's pretty good.
It had very good writing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Matt Groening.
I hate Zoidberg.
Why not Zoidberg? No, he's a great character.
Hate him.
Hate him?
Reminds me of, I don't hate him.
It reminds you of yourself, and that's why.
It's too much of me and
It's like
Zoidberg.
looking in a mirror.
Yeah. I don't Inuyasha. You ever it had like it was another show that was on. I think it was on Adult Swim actually, but it like you went to sleep and you wake up and that was on. It was like some weird fox demon guy had white hair.
Oh, I feel like I don't remember the name, but I don't know. There was a lot of weird shit on Adult Swim. I love Adult Swim.
Cowboy Bebop.
You should watch Neon Joe Werewolf Hunter on Hulu.
I've seen
It's only on for like 5 more days. It's a fantastic show.
Maybe I have seen that.
This is what you ever see? Oh yeah, I've definitely seen him. You ever seen Bobo
with the nose hair?
Yeah, I watched the first season of it freshman year of college, and it is a fantastic show. Like some of the
I have seen this. It's very funny. My dad loves the show.
Really?
Yeah,
it's a
He's
great
the one
show.
who made me watch it.
But yeah, if you can find a stream of Bobo, that's a great just like comedy anime.
Really?
It's like satirical anime. It's very very funny. Satirical satire.
Yeah. I recently rewatched Yu Yu Hakusho, which is like a show that was on Adult Swim when I was a kid, and it was one that I would watch when it came on too late because it was badass. Didn't like it as much second time around.
Really?
Yeah. It was It was like one of those fighting animes. Like it's all about like.
Was that on Adult Swim or Toonami?
It was on Adult Swim, I believe.
Adult Swim it has Family Guy a good bit now.
New Family Guy. They're still pumping those out.
Yeah, they're still pumping Simpsons out, like fucking 38 seasons or something.
That's unbelievable.
Insane.
Like they gotta end. I mean, will they end it? I don't know. How do they come up with new shit every time?
I mean, I guess it's like modern, but like a lot of it's like topical, but a lot of it's evergreen, and so I think it's like an equal balance of both. Yeah. Family Guy,
what's evergreen mean?
Like it's always funny regardless. Like it's not like a Barack Obama joke. It's a joke about like sand or something. But Family Guy, I never dislike when I'm watching it, but I never choose to watch Family Guy. I don't like it. I don't like the singing episodes, but I don't know.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah,
that voice. Yeah, I mean, I loved it when I was a kid. I mean, I still watch it, but it's definitely not the same.
I used to think the chicken fights were hilarious.
Yeah,
but
they were back then.
Back then, when you're a middle schooler, that's some quality content. Now I'll if I'm watching on like a streaming thing or have the ability, I will fast forward over it because that is.
They definitely did a lot of those. Like it's like now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Or like 4 minute like.
Just to fill time.
Which it can be funny. I do like things like that. But
what about South Park?
I love South Park. It's a good show.
I haven't watched any of the new ones.
The only problem with South Park is like if you go on Comedy Central, they will just have the same repeat, like in order, like the same 8 episodes that play like every day, and so you'll see the same episodes and shit. But it's a very funny show. They do that's got to be awful working there because they go from nothing to an episode in 1 week. And Bill Hader's a guest writer on there a lot, which is kind of interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he is a funny guy.
Billy Hader.
Wow. You ever seen Barry? That's a show Bill Hader like wrote. And I don't know if he directed it, but it's like very good. It's on Hulu or HBO or some shit.
I always don't get him mixed up with Rainn Wilson, but they look similar.
Yes. They can look similar, especially if Rainn Wilson doesn't have facial hair. He gets a nice beard sometimes.
Dwight
D. Eisenhower.
He's stuck in that role now. He can't do it.
He can't. Yeah, I remember seeing like a tweet or something where it was him saying, a fan like, "Oh, you're Dwight. I'm the biggest Office fan ever." He's like, "What's my name?" He's like, yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, you're not really a fan." It's like kind of gatekeepery, but also it's got to be annoying just being yelled at Dwight for the rest of your life. He was in like a Megalodon movie, I think, or some shit. The Meg. I don't think I watched it. I just saw like a trailer with him in it.
I went to go watch that movie. We were on the way we were at the theater and we were gonna watch it, but we made the switch to watch Slender Man. One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
There's a Slender Man movie?
Slender, I think.
Slender.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Really?
By far. I mean, I wanted to walk. It was so bad. Like, just so bad. I mean, I can't even stress to you how bad it was. I don't know. At the end, they had like a... Slender Man was like, I'll show you a picture of what he looked like.
I saw this movie recently called Ghost Ship that has like a 2 on Rotten Tomatoes or some shit. And it wasn't a terrible movie, but the ending sequence was just the most hilarious thing I've ever seen because it was like, spoiler alert, the guy who you thought died is still alive at the end. And when he walks across the screen, like the girl who's like in the ambulance is like, no, because he's like still alive. But it's like playing the equivalent of Crawling by Linkin Park, like full volume. Just looks like they were like, we just got to put some song in there. Like the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's those real shitty horror movies are out there. There's a lot of bad ones. A lot of bad ones.
Yeah. Never again. They're still making a lot of bad ones, but
I don't get why. I mean, like they're just cheap to make them, and they're using movies. But
especially like Paranormal Activity style ones.
Like a good horror movie can make a lot of money, man. Like remember The Conjuring? Remember people were like they had like priests in the theaters and stuff.
Did they?
They were like that was like the promotional thing, but it was. I mean, it was kind of scary.
Yeah, I kind of like stopped, like I'm less scared of horror movies now because in my mind, if someone murders me, it's like, fucking...
I mean, Jesus.
If I get...
Something new will happen
if I get possessed by a ghost, like, it can't be that bad. You're just kind of in a ghost mind now.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're being murdered. It's just someone's in your body now. Yeah. It sucks for everyone else around you, but you yourself, you're just kind of there.
How cool would that be to be like the first person or get concrete proof that ghosts exist?
Yeah. So if I get stabbed, it's gonna suck for a few minutes, max. But then I'll be dead.
Yeah.
And there are no sad times when you're dead.
Well, how about we bring back an old segment here, Tony?
What segment?
What's your super whoop-a-ditty of the week?
No. Are we doing We're doing it specifically because Joey's not here?
Yeah.
Because Joey's his tight little ass decided to not sit in the middle chair.
Yeah. He just,
other than Joey not being here, my super whoop-a-ditty, I'm going to talk very slowly because I have to think of one while I'm talking. This is not something that is necessarily new to me, but I was able to play tennis for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
I met old Zach and old Sam, who will be on the podcast eventually. Met them at a halfway point, Old Wills Park, where we played disc golf occasionally and played some tennis, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
How about you, old Magun? Magun?
I asked this question. I had nothing in my mind.
Yeah, big mistake.
Well, I went 3-0 in fantasy football this week. I'm looking good. I'm looking great, actually. Looking great.
Deshaun Watson?
Nope.
Lions?
No. Wrong. Yeah, pretty good.
It's the best thing that happened to you was pretending you were a football manager. Playing make-believe, Dungeons and Dragons for jocks.
Also, I got paid last Friday, and like, it just does feel good to be looking at in your old bank account, and it's on the up and up instead of on the down and down.
Oh yeah.
So that felt good.
And did they scourge you with taxes?
No, not really.
Not really.
That's
good.
I mean, kinda.
I've been doing private contractor work, so no taxes are taken out, but then I have to pay a fuckload of taxes at one point. It's gonna feel miserable.
All mine get taken out, but I get it back.
Yeah, I got started a savings account just to put tax money in, so it's like this is all going to be gone eventually.
Yeah. So technically, I'm under the poverty line.
Heyo, you can probably get food stamps.
That's okay. I don't need food stamps.
You should get food stamps. You can use them.
I know.
Just get food stamps.
I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Is that your bummer of the week? Is that you found out you're below the poverty line?
I knew I was. My bummer of the week's definitely just sports. I already talked about that though. Maybe I'll give a different one. Bummer of maybe not this week, but my car was hit. Was backed into.
Recently?
Yeah.
When? Have you told me this?
Maybe.
I don't remember. That or I just don't care.
But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be paying out of my pocket. Car can still drive.
Heyo.
Front left driver door dented.
Understandable.
Every time I roll the window down, it like
kind of goes
scrapes against the dent. And I hate that.
That's unfortunate.
I hate that. But got a claim through State Farm.
Heyo.
Even though I don't. I have USAA because my father was in the military.
My father was in the military, and then I think my mom was like contacting USAA and was like, "You're not gonna like contact my children or anything when I like do this." And you're like, "Oh no!" And then as soon as she like signed up, they just started spamming all of us with emails and calling us all the time. Mine is also car related. My bummer, as I had to sit in the Kia dealership for 2.5 hours when they said it would only take a few minutes.
Oh my god!
So I didn't bring headphones.
What'd you have to do?
There was a recall on the old minivan that catches fire sometimes. And they're like, it'll take a few minutes, just bring it on. I was like, okay. So I didn't bring headphones, just like, okay, in and out in 2.5 hours. I was planning on eating after too, because it said a few minutes, and so I was starving. And normally it would have been not as bad. Like there's a huge sign that says free gourmet snacks, popcorn, drinks, all this stuff. They didn't have any of it because of COVID.
Oh my god!
So I was just sitting watching The Herd for 2.5 hours. It's arguably one of the lesser experiences in my life.
Yeah, that sounds so fucking terrible.
Yeah, but I'm alive.
Hey,
so that's another
your
bummer.
Your car's not gonna catch on fire.
Yeah. From that one specific reason, it will not catch.
I don't get how they have like recalls in cars that are like 12 years old.
Yeah, it's a
like,
2011.
If it was gonna happen, if it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now.
All these cars have just been absolutely getting torched by fire.
Yeah, I feel bad for the poor guy that started the recall.
Yeah, they washed my car though. That was kind of nice.
Nice.
I've been reading Lord of the Rings again. I started reading it again.
Yeah.
I got like through like I think chapter 7 of the Fellowship. I read The Hobbit in college, then started the Fellowship. Got to like chapter 7, then stopped, and I'm on chapter 8 of Two Towers right now.
You already finished the other one?
I finished Fellowship. Now I'm on Two Towers, and I have Return of the King. That's just been a mood booster for me.
Yeah.
I love Lord of the Rings. Like it's got me transcended.
How many pages is that?
A few, a couple hundred.
Damn.
They're good books though. Worth the read.
Yeah, I have a tough time reading something where I know the ending or like I know what happens.
This is like. It's interesting because you see how much they left out in the movies. Because in the movies, Gandalf is just a fighter who has like one multi-class level and wizard, and wizard to do some like cantrips and shit. But in the books, he's like fucking blowing up trees and like
that
just obliterating shit. And it's crazy. He's a spooky guy in the books. Very cool though.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I read the first Game of Thrones book after I'd watched the show. And honestly, the first book, they did not leave out much. It was pretty much like reading.
Me and Tommy were listening to the audiobook when we were working as janitors. Mm-hmm. And it was surprising how like on it they were.
They left out like how crazy the walk to the Eyrie was. They're like how like high. I mean, they didn't leave out how high up it was, but like it was just pretty spot on. I wish I had read the other book or kept going because I know those kind of deviate after a while.
Yeah. I wonder what the real ending is going to be when
George
R. R. Martin
come out?
I don't know. George R. R. Martin is historically slow, from what I've heard.
In both speed and writing.
But even when I was reading the book, I still teared up when Boromir fell and when Gandalf fell. I was tearing up. Like, I knew it was coming.
When Gandalf went down with the Balrog. The Balrog.
The Balrog. Durin's Bane.
What was that thing?
The Balrog?
Yeah.
It's a Balrog.
I know, but like, I remember they explained in the movie, but where did he come from? Why is he on? Whose side is he on? Sauron's?
He's I guess one of Sauron's. Sauron didn't make him, but they're like technically like aligned. He's like an ancient kind of evil. Durin's Bane. Durin was the first dwarf, and so he was deep in the mines of Moria when in Khazad-dûm, and when the dwarves in Moria dug too deep, they kind of awakened him.
Damn, so you're a fucking nerd.
Hey man, I'll take that. I'll be a Tolkien nerd.
Yeah, I mean that shit that shit gets me hype.
Mhm.
Any big ancient evil,
Oh yes.
I'm like, I kind of want to read. I was in a bookstore the other day.
The Ranger's Apprentice.
No, the Call of Cthulhu. H.P.
Oh,
Lovecraft,
yeah.
big scary monsters.
Wonder how many N words do you think are in the Call of Cthulhu?
Is he known for that?
Lovecraft is. It's both. Well, a lot of people were racist back then,
Yeah.
but historically, other like racist letter writers were telling H.P. Lovecraft to calm it down with the racism because he was
Shit.
because it's just weird. Like he says Negro a lot, and like that's the only way he will describe a black person is the Negro was blank blank blank. It's weird
While
hearing.
he's writing about big old monsters.
Especially if you're like listening to an audiobook. Like I had my windows down. I was listening to like a H.P. Lovecraft story and it said Negro really loud. I was like, oh.
Are they all about big old monsters?
The one I listened to was kind of about like necromancy where they were bringing people back to life. It's all like spooky and like the Necronomicon
from the
type
racism,
stuff.
but
Yeah.
Well.
Just because someone's racist doesn't mean they can't be a bad writer. They're a terrible person, not necessarily a terrible artist.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of people like that are good actors or something like that are also just terrible people.
And I watched this SNL, like it was like it was funny. I was like talking about the 12 Years a Slave audition, and it was they were like having like guys read the lines, and they were like, "Oh, I don't want to read that." And I was thinking about that must have been so awkward, just like yelling hard R's and shit like at people.
Yeah, it's
because
really,
I mean everyone knows you're acting, but still especially auditioning when you're not even like it's like
you have to sell it too. You have to act like you mean it.
That would just be so uncomfortable.
Like and Django and Leonardo DiCaprio said the N-word.
Yeah. I mean, if I was getting paid $1 million to do it.
It's the pass. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
Maybe not the pass, but
it's like Samuel L. Jackson in an interview. People like ask him a lot, like if he's like upset that he was like this like Uncle Tom type character, and was like, nah, like it's acting, and like he's just like evil guy. It's just fun to like it's acting. It's not that's not how I really feel.
Yeah, was he in Django Unchained?
Yeah, he was the butler guy who was the Uncle Tom character.
I've started watching that movie like 4 times and gotten like 45 minutes in, and then I have to stop for some reason, and I don't get back to it. Then like months later, I'm like, oh, I gotta restart.
Yeah, I think I've only seen that once, but I remember it being quite a good movie. That's a Tarantino.
Tarantino
one.
Movies are good.
Yeah, he likes the hard R.
He does. he doesn't mind it.
He likes his character saying it too. Like the character he plays gets to say it. It's just kind of like, okay.
He's a weird dude.
He is a weird dude.
Hateful Eight's a good movie.
Hateful Eight is a good movie. I really like Pulp Fiction also.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. Did he do Kill Bill?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I don't think I've ever seen any Kill Bills.
They're good.
My cousins were big Kill Bill fans, and I just never watched
First
them.
one's good, second one's still pretty good.
All right, yeah.
Still pretty good.
What is it? What's the fucking...
Watchmen?
No, the dog that has dogs.
Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs. That's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
That's good. What he has 8 movies, doesn't he? Or 9 now that there's... I
haven't seen that one yet.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's pretty good. It's long, but it's a longie but a goodie.
Yeah, it's got Margot Robbie. She's so hot, she's not hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's still pretty hot.
No, my Margot thinks that I have a huge thing for Margot Robbie for some reason. I don't know where. I think I was like talking about her probably in that movie, and she was like, "Oh, so you're just real into Margot Robbie," and so compares herself to Margot Robbie a lot.
That's not who you want to compare yourself to.
Exactly. She's just the hottest girl.
Literally, they handpicked to be like the hottest girl.
Oh yeah, like no one compares to Margot Robbie in my eyes.
She's like perfect.
No, that's not actually how I feel, but for some reason that's what my lady friend thinks.
Yeah.
But historically women aren't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna
open that can of worms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open that can of worms because even if it's satire, people will still yell at you for it, and I don't want.
We've got about 5 sound bites on here
that are close.
That are
that are a possible cancellations.
Yeah.
We got to kill 2 more minutes.
No shit.
God damn it. This is dragging.
This is dragging.
Normally it's like, wow, that was an hour. This is like, I looked down, I was like, it's only been 20 minutes. We need Joey here to just say stuff sometimes. I got about 20 minutes in me. You got about 20 in you.
It's dry.
Yeah. Jesus.
I went on Depop. You ever heard of Depop?
No, what is that?
It's like street clothes.
Oh, streetwear.
I ordered. I'll show you what I got.
A swastika T-shirt? Why?
No. I got this Mike Tyson shirt that says "Merry Christmas."
I like that. I've seen sweaters that have that on it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Those $15. And I just got this nice golf sweater.
Oh, that's cool. It just says golf.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Comfortable.
May I have it?
No.
Okay.
But you should get Depop. There's a bunch of clothes you'd like on it.
Excellent. My problem is I need to get rid of a lot of clothes because I have way too much just graphic tees and sweaters and shit.
I'll go sell them to old Plato's Closet or something.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
like them
donate
though.
'em.
I like them.
Well, then what's the problem?
It's space.
Yeah.
Because everyone makes it seem cool to be a minimalist, and I need just 6 black T-shirts.
I remember Gleb was doing that for a while.
Was he?
He was like, I'm going to wear a white T-shirt and jeans every single day or something like that.
Yeah. I think part of my personality is wearing graphic tees and shorts.
I'm getting into fashion, man. I kind of like it.
You look good. You've been looking good.
You know where I got this shirt from?
Ross.
Goodwill.
Goodwill. That's a good Goodwill
It's
find.
straight from Target, though. It's a Goodfellow brand.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool material.
Yeah.
But no, I'm getting more comfortable with just like going out. Like I feel like I could like parties. I will definitely wear khaki shorts and like my party cat shirt or just another silly like football shirt or something. And like bars is the only place where like I've still kind of like I should probably put a collared shirt on or something. But nah, my shit is khaki shorts. Kind of like I don't like how regular socks look on me anymore. It look I feel naked with them. I like kind of like below the calf, kind of up there socks, and then a graphic tee.
I like graphic tees. I'm getting into graphic tees a little bit. My socks are usually ankle socks. Don't go further than that.
Yeah, they don't look bad to anyone. Like they look good on other people to me, but for me, when I put on ankle socks, it's like, ugh. I haven't worn ankle socks since like freshman year of college. I'm just like all of my socks are like calf length-ish.
The opposite for me.
Really?
Yeah,
I always wore ankle in high school and never had I never had any like that came up.
Huge calf socks, not huge, but they just
massive
pulled up really far. But yeah.
All right, well, I think we can get out of here now. What we did, Jesus. Bye.
I love you.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Zesty Podcast. We'll see you on the next one.